Today we're going to talk about a tragic case that remains unsolved after 6 years. The murder of Nicole Fitts and the disappearance of her daughter Arianna Fitts. Nicole Fitts was a 32-year-old single mother who worked at a Best Buy store in San Francisco. She had 2 daughters, Arianna, who was 2.5 years old, and another older daughter who lived with Nicole's sister. Nicole loved her children and worked hard to provide for them. Arianna Fitts was a cute and cheerful toddler who had curly brown hair and brown eyes. She was last seen by her relatives on April 1, 2016, when Nicole dropped her off at her babysitter's house before going to work. The babysitter was a woman named Helena Martin who lived with her husband Devin Martin and another woman named Ciolo Hearn. Nicole had met Helena through a friend and had trusted her to take care of Arianna for several months. However, Nicole soon became concerned about the babysitter's behavior and the living conditions of her daughter. According to Nicole's sister, Contessa Fitts, Helena Martin was very controlling and possessive of Arianna. She would not let Nicole see or talk to her daughter for days or weeks at a time. She would also demand money from Nicole for various expenses, such as rent, food, clothes, and toys for Arianna. Nicole felt pressured and intimidated by Helena, who threatened to harm or take away Arianna if Nicole did not comply. Nicole tried to get her daughter back from the babysitter, but she faced many obstacles and delays. She also feared for her own safety and the safety of her older daughter. She told her sister that she was planning to move out of San Francisco with her children and start a new life somewhere else. On April 1, 2016, Nicole dropped off Arianna at Helena's house as usual. She then went to work at Best Buy, where she was scheduled to work until 10 p.m. However, she left work early at around 7 p.m., telling her coworkers that she had an important meeting. She also told them that she had received a phone call from someone who claimed to have information about Arianna. That was the last time anyone saw or heard from Nicole Fitts. A week later, on April 8, 2016, Nicole's body was found buried in a shallow grave in McLaren Park, a large public park in San Francisco. She had been killed by blunt force trauma to the head. Her body was covered by a piece of plywood that had a symbol spray painted on it. The symbol was later identified as the logo of a local gang called the Big Block. Arianna Fitts was nowhere to be found. The police launched a massive investigation into the murder of Nicole and the disappearance of Arianna. They interviewed hundreds of people, searched dozens of locations, collected forensic evidence, and followed up on every lead. They also offered a $100,000 reward for any information that could help solve the case. The police soon focused their attention on the babysitter and her associates. They learned that Helena Martin, Devin Martin, Evan Martin, and Ciolo Hearn had moved out of their apartment shortly after Nicole's disappearance. They also learned that they had ties to the Big Block gang and had criminal records for various offenses, such as fraud, theft, and drug trafficking. The police tracked down the trio and questioned them several times. However, they denied any involvement in the murder of Nicole or the disappearance of Arianna. They claimed that they had given Arianna back to Nicole on April 1, 2016, and that they had not seen or heard from them since then. They also refused to cooperate with the police or provide any useful information. The police did not have enough evidence to arrest or charge them with any crime. The case soon hit a dead end. 5 years later, in April 2021, the police announced that they had new developments in the case. They said that they had new leads, new evidence, and new witnesses that could help them crack the case. They also increased the reward money to $250,000 for anyone who could provide information on Nicole's murder or Arianna's whereabouts. The police also released an age progression sketch of what Arianna might look like at 8 years old. They hoped that someone would recognize her or come forward with new information. However, As of today, no one has been arrested or charged in connection with the murder of Nicole or the disappearance of Arianna. The case remains unsolved and open.